Hey guys, what's up? Beast and Beast Toys here, coming at you on a Sunday evening. Gonna do an opening of a Return of the Jedi Retro Collection 6-pack. Now, this sucker was very hard to come by, there for quite a while. These came out last year, right? 2024, I believe. And Entertainment Earth put them back up for pre-order about beginning of the year, if I recall. And I got this a few weeks ago from Entertainment Earth. And I'm not going to lie when I say I think they're still available to either order or pre-order again, but showing you every side of the box, but they are there. So I'm going to crack into these and we're going to open all of them. And I've been waiting. This is kind of my last newer thing that I need to open and check out. I think if I got anything else coming. I haven't bought a lot. The few things that I have not. There's a few things that I have got coming, but I think they're doubles or something I've already done a video on. I know I haven't decided completely. I got about a couple of hours to figure out if I want to continue to get my G.I. Joe classified Grim Vipers. I have two already, but I have two more pre-ordered from Hasbro Pulse. Tomorrow's the date, the ship date from Pulse, and they have not got the price increase as of yet. Alright, so here these all are. Yak Face, obviously a big one. Mon Mothma, a new one. Everybody else we've seen at one point or the other. So let's get started. Let's just start with Yak Face. I'll probably leave Gamguard for last. He was one of my favorites as a kid growing up. So we'll just start with Yak. So retro card back. We're gonna do the whole box. I'll just kind of show them off quickly. Not a ton of stuff to show off, obviously, with the 5 POA. Give you the original look. This set cost me $72 bucks and change. And of course, EE. We shipped out from EE. And I'm trying to get this off, because I'm going to take the rest of this plastic off. Obviously, always try to keep that along the line, because it's going to peel some. There we go. That's what she'll look like after being done. Okay, so here we go. First guy up, Yak Face. All looks like the original, same weapon and everything. Like I said, never had a couple of these pieces, this being first one being one. And yeah, this dude is a Yak Face. I always thought was a funky looking character. Yeah, he's there again, same one. The original one goes for quite a bit, because it was kind of a hard piece to find, I believe. And his little staff fits right fine in his hand. And here we go. There's your Yak Face. Very nice. About worth the set itself, truthfully, if you wanted a Yak Face piece. You just set him there. Afraid to stand him up, because if I do, I'm afraid he'll fall over. Wicket, Warwick. Started to say Warwick, Wicket. Wicket, Warwick. Did not ever have this guy either. Had almost every Ewok but him. Still have a few, and I'm probably going to sell them eventually. Hanging on to these. I liked the retro set in general, and gonna kind of hang on to these, as I said, based off of, well, they were not easy to get a hold of, and I really gutted that piece right there. As you can tell, I just gutted that with that knife. Well, it's all right. Let's get the rest of this off. much left. I tried to get all that off. So, well, that staff piece comes behind it with an extra. Comes with a spear and a little old Wicket. Yeah, I never had a little Wicket. I can't believe that either. I had so many Ewoks that I just never, ever got a Wicket. I don't remember what the reasoning behind that would have been or why, but Wicket Warwick. And ooh, the old staff's kind of different. There again, it's kind of, I guess, plug it in from the top. Well, I say that, put it into the top. I think it's better to go on the left hand. And you can tell, it's funny, you can tell when someone's right-handed or left-handed, I think, because I always put weapons in the right hand. So that means I'm right-handed. There you go. Compared to the Yak, very small. So a 3-inch, 3 3/4 inch figure goes to about 1.5 inch figure. Literally, Wicket is about 1.5 inches tall. Kind of, I'm just a guesstimation, but I would say, I don't think it probably tells on here. Yeah, I don't know. Can't say I see anywhere on here. All right, well, there's Wicket. Mon Mothma, the new one, the one we never actually got a character of. And it's always nice that they add some of these figures. Yep, I better lean him over. He's going to fall. I liked how they added the Death Trooper, the Mandalorian line. He was kind of cool. I have a few extra. I did keep a few extra of him. That was one figure I hung on to, or I got a couple extra figures I thought was cool, considering the original, or there was no original, obviously. So, skin that off, not a little neater. There's your Mon Mothma card. Definitely not the same Mon Mothma as our Andor series, but it's nice to get these figures we've never had, so to speak. Ooh, she's in there good. Comes with the small blaster like Leia's. You can definitely see someone trying to finagle that one in on a original Leia figure, and those are worth quite a bit. I mean, more than not. All right, here she is. Necklace, the robes, everything looks just like in Return of the Jedi. And then got the little pistol, blaster, whatever you want to call it. It's the tiny, and her hand is going to be very difficult to put, her right hand at least. Both hands are going to be difficult to put this in. I'm going to show you why. If you look closely, look at there's not much of a slit in either one of them. It's almost like I need to take my knife and kind of pry this right hand open a tad. And I'd hate to do that. It's like it's not very... She can hold it kind of, but it's crooked. You can tell. See that? Yeah, so a little fault on that one, unfortunately, and it fits in there. Not great, but it'll hold. So if you want to display her, it'll hold. At least mine will. And I'm sure they're not all that way, but you can tell this gap in her thumb is kind of closed more, and it's curved a little, and you can just kind of barely get that in there. So I don't know. All right, next up, Admiral Akbar. So yeah, like I said, all these were, most of them, 5 out of the 6 were original figures from the line. And, ooh, I'm getting ready to I can't even talk. I'm ready to hack up that one. I'm going to go this way. Kind of cut it off at the pass and recoup at the bottom. Yep. Recoup at the bottom. Use my knife to kind of keep things on track so I don't tear off too much. There we go. Well, it's not perfect, but unpunched card backs, by the way, though. All right. Let's put these in here really good. I gotta admit, I just got some Super 7s out last night. Same deal. They were hard to get out of the package. They're in there snug. So I guess if you were trying to steal one in a store, it ain't gonna be easy. It'll be, I guess, making a lot of noise. All right, again, look at the original. He's got this tan-colored painted chest. I guess that's the way his uniform looked, obviously, in the movie. Yellow stripe on the side of his pants. Let's see. Again, open hand. Small slit on this hand. We're going to try to stick this little rod in there and hope it fits snug. And it does. It'll hold. It wasn't a trap, right? So there you go. Here's your Admiral Akbar. Very nice. I forgot we had another. So this is the Wave 2. I guess this would be Wave 2 of Return of the Jedi. I keep forgetting we had the other wave. Or 3. Maybe 3. Then we had the Emperor, Luke, Biker Scout, Lando. Yeah, there was a few. All right. Oops. Royal Guard. Getting in my last two. Kind of my favorites here. At least of this box. I did like the yak face, by the way. Just never had one. So here is my Royal Guard. And I'm trying to get this where I don't completely hack this up. I like to try to keep this card in good shape. Well, keep them all in good shape realistically, but it's just kind of difficult. Oh yeah, that one's all right, not bad, and I didn't hack up next to the picture so bad this time. I kind of actually come off all right. Royal Guard. I have a couple of these original ones still. However, for me though, I do not have this weapon. It's the one part I did not have. Same with my next figure, the last one, the Gam Guard. Almost smells like original too. If you've had it for a long time, kind of just a musty old smell. It's not that it's moldy or bad, but that's funny. I feel like they use this cape the same. I mean, I feel like it's the exact same material and everything, and it really does feel the same. I'm telling you honestly, it really does look like there's nothing you could tell that's any different from this one than the original one. Even though, I mean, these do too, but I'm just saying this one does. So here's your Royal Guard, and you can get that to fit in his hand just fine. You almost want it to be as long as he is tall, which it is. So I don't have that piece either. And my last one, my Gamorrean Guard. Again, as a kid, one of my favorite figures. I love the Return of the Jedi figures now, and I think it's because when Return of the Jedi came out, I was 6 years old, and really getting into toys a lot more was pretty cool for me. Really started hitting the toy scene this year. When I was 6, and into my 7 years old. And got lots of He-Man, lots of Star Wars. Started getting G.I. Joes in around that time, not too long into that time either. Just right in there was really good years for me as far as collecting and getting toys as a kid. It was just a big turning point for my toys. It was right down in there. Ooh, hacked that one up right there. And did a great job on this one, did I? Hacked that one up bad. Right there in the bottom. You can see it. Well, it is what it is. Can only do so much. I want to get all the plastic off. Alright. And last but not least, card. The big guy. Definitely big and ugly and fat. Cannot turn his head. I think I should have remembered that. Hand isn't gonna hold this thing very well. Oh, actually it is. The other hand is a fist. Reminds me of King Hippo for Punch Out. If you colored him like a bald-headed baby and looked like a regular human, he'd look like King Hippo. All right, well, fist, there he is. Again, big dude. These are big dudes, big ham hocks. And like I said, I always like this character. Got a couple, one or two in my display case, so I have a couple. So, all right, well, that being said, there you go. There's your wave. I want to say 3, but here's your extra wave of Return of the Jedi figures. Very nice wave, a good set. $72.99 on Entertainment Earth if you can still get one. That's the only place I know you can get one under $100. Everywhere else you're gonna go on eBay and try to get one. So, all right, guys, there you go. Give it a thumbs up and subscribe. You want to get notifications of my video reviews. And as always, with this wave, we'll say wave 2, Return of the Jedi figures retro collection. Thanks for watching. I'm Beast and Beast Toys. We'll see you.